Do you want your emotions to stop? Stop those negative, bad emotions. Don't you hate when you're run by negative emotions? It's awful. You know, emotions actually affect your nervous system. They go within your nervous system and they create neurons and pathways that will become your autopilot. That's why anxiety and stress and that fear, right? Fear is living in fight or flight. Everything revs up because of fear. Do you ever like when you feel fear, you hear something that's bad, instantly your whole body heats up and goes like 100, like from 0 to 100 in a second. Like you can get red, you can have blurred vision. It's amazing what emotions can do to us. We need to stop those emotions from keep conditioning our nervous system, because that is what creates our autopilot, right? When you have anxiety, it keeps getting re-triggered, and then and the more you have and keep this anxiety, because you're not shifting the pattern of what it has learned, you have to shift the pattern and have a new thought process. So the old thought process will just keep autopilot, but you want to stop that. You want to put a pencil in that autopilot and you want to literally stop it and get into your conscious mind and make new imprints. You need new pathways into your nervous system. So you have no more anxiety. You got to stop with the anxiety and the stress. And you got to know that your life is worthy to live better. Your life is worthy to stop living in fear. I love this little saying from this little guy, Ally, I think his name is Eli, or he does, what do you practice? You could look him up. What do you practice, right? If you practice a lot of complaining, you're going to have a continued autopilot of criticism. You're going to be criticizing everyone and everything, and probably yourself as well, right? Or you're not going to criticize yourself at all. You're just going to criticize everybody else. And it's like, this one, I just hate this person. I just don't like that person. This person's so annoying. And all of a sudden you just find everything wrong with somebody, right? It's like, then you're not going to live in joy. You're going to live in being critical, living in that bad mindset of being judgmental about everybody. No one could do anything right. Right? But listen, we gotta say we don't want that nervous system to be conditioned to that anymore. We want to stop that conditioning to that nervous system by keep repeating the same patterns. We are pattern prone as human beings, no matter who we are, right? It's like you put your shirt on the same way every single day. You brush your teeth with your dominant hand every day. You write with your dominant hand every day. It's a habit. But if you kept writing with your left hand, enough has to overpower the habit that you've done with your right hand. You got to do it longer, right? You can change. You can grow. So I want you to think of that. I want you to start to learn to write your hand with your opposite hand. And see how hard it is, but it's stretching you. Okay, so listen, your autopilot knows how to write with its right hand. Now this is your autopilot. Your brain has the two parts, subconscious and your conscious mind. Subconscious runs 95% automatically. So any patterns and any habits that we have just run automatically. So you're brushing your teeth with your hand. Now what happens is, when I start doing it with my left hand, this one stops because they can't run together at the same time. They run tandemly together. When this one's running, this one's off. When this one's running, this one's off. But this is your autopilot, your subconscious mind. It's all filled like a laptop with all kinds of data, all kinds of imprints and blueprints. Right? But now we want to change the blueprint. Now we're going to get you, because you're going to write with your left hand every day, into your conscious mind. And it's going to start to open the right side of the brain to get you thinking. It's going to get you to start expanding and get out of the habit of what you've done with your right hand in your autopilot. Are you following me? So just keep doing it. Just start, and just to see how hard it is and how difficult, but just keep doing it. Keep doing it. I've done it so many times, and listen, it's still uncomfortable, but I still keep trying to practice. Let me still just do it. I rate it so much better now, right? And you could even do it on a pretend chalkboard. But what I've really learned to do is also blow dry with my left hand. When my right was dominant, and because I hurt my shoulder, Dominic, after 5 years of doing it, man, you burn out your shoulder doing the repetition. So then I started to do it with my left hand, and I just kept practicing. It took me like a year. Meanwhile, I've been doing this one for 54 years, so it took me a good year and a half, like, to master it. Now I feel like I've really pretty mastered it. But I still favor my right hand, right? But I will do it because when I turn to the other side of the head, I just use my other hand. So you can learn, you can grow, you can change. Let's get out of that nervous system, fear, worry, and anxiety. We need to know that God is always for us and never against us, and we're never alone. Never, never, never. Stay tuned, guys. Coach Kimmy here. I want to support you and remind you who you are and how you can change and how you can grow and how you can expand. We are made as human beings for fuller expression and fuller expansion, right? So like when the balloon, that was the cigar balloon, the first time ever created, no one ever knew such a thing. And then they found out nitrogen was lighter than air, or something like that. They were able to make the balloon, right? A cigar balloon. And then the Wright brothers come along and think, birds can fly, we can fly. But meanwhile, no one's ever flown before. Everybody thought they were crazy, saying they're gonna go to hell for thinking that way. Like, so ignorant when we judge people that we don't know what we don't know. Right? It's ignorance why people judge people. They have no idea about that awareness or about what somebody else is thinking in their mind. But listen, everything has a thought process first, and then it becomes created, right? You got to think about it first, like a chair. You got to think about it first, put it on a blueprint, and then create it, make it before it was ever made, right? So that's what they did with the plane, the airplane. I mean, they tried all kinds of things, put big wings on their hand, tried to fly it off this little like garage. It's amazing. And no matter how many times they failed, they just kept at it until you break through and you do it. The same thing goes for you. You have to practice, get in your conscious mind to rewire new things. I want you to think of going to a gym. If you now listen, your body's already used to sitting home, doing nothing, sitting on the couch, not having energy. But if we get into our conscious mind, think, no, you're going to go to the gym every day and you're just going to start doing affirmations. You're going to do prayer with God. You're going to have all these good, positive things that you're going to start doing. It'll start to make a new record and it will become your autopilot. You have to do it long enough for it to stick. Do you understand? It takes 66 days to imprint a new pattern, a new imprint. 66 days of repetition. And you know what is so cool? I know for sure repetition works because my granddaughter, I'm listening to all these great songs with her, and it's called Listener Kids. And it's like, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. The funny thing is, it's stuck in my head because of repetition. She loves it so much. We just keep listening to it over again because it keeps her like stimulated for watching it, and she loves it. She starts, her hands start going, her legs start going, and it just brings joy to her heart, right? But then it sticks in my brain too because it's autopilot. Just keep repetition. It's called auto-suggestion. So remember, start shifting from fear, false evidence appearing real, to face everything and rise. Deal, feel, and heal your emotions. Don't push them down. We got to change that. This is Coach Kimmy. I look forward to serving you, and I can't wait to connect with you. Have a great day.